Do you know what happened to Jesus before he went to the cross? Or do you really know what the Passion of the Christ is? There are so many stages, so many moments that led to the ultimate sacrifice. Before I reveal all of it, make sure to smash that subscribe button, hit like, and support us. Help us reach our mission to touch 10,000 souls. Now, let's witness every single step of his journey, from the Last Supper to the crucifixion, like never before. In the quiet of an upper room, Jesus gathers his 12 disciples for one final meal. The room is dimly lit by flickering lamps, casting long, dancing shadows across the walls. The air is thick with anticipation and a quiet tension. He takes the bread, breaking it slowly, reverently, and says, "This is my body, given for you." Every word echoes through the room with weight and meaning. Then he lifts the cup of wine, holding it as if it carries the hopes and burdens of the world. "Drink of it, all of you, for this is my blood, poured out for the forgiveness of sins," he says. He moves among them, washing their feet, humbling himself in an act of love and service. Each gesture is a lesson in humility and devotion, yet the shadow of betrayal hangs heavy. One among them will hand him over, and the disciples sense it without fully understanding the depth of what is coming. He tells them of the betrayal and also of the trials ahead, warning Peter that he will deny him 3 times before the rooster crows. Peter, confident and brash, insists that he would never abandon him, never deny him. Jesus looks at him with gentle eyes, knowing the weakness of human hearts, yet not condemning, only loving and teaching. The disciples are restless, confused, fearful, and filled with questions they cannot yet answer. Later, under the shadowed olive trees of Gethsemane, Jesus prays alone. The night is heavy and still, yet inside him, the storm of humanity's sin rages. He kneels, falling to the ground, whispering, "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done." His sweat falls like drops of blood onto the earth. Angels appear in quiet whispers, offering strength, yet his agony is profound, unparalleled, and solitary. Around him, the disciples struggle to stay awake, their eyes heavy, unaware of the spiritual battle that surrounds them. Every moment is tense, filled with anticipation and sorrow, as if the world itself is holding its breath. Suddenly, torches pierce the darkness, and the sound of approaching footsteps shatters the silence. Judas steps forward, his face calm, as he gives the betrayal's kiss. Soldiers seize Jesus, the night erupting into chaos and confusion. Peter draws his sword in a desperate act of defense, cutting at the air of fear, but Jesus rebukes him, allowing himself to be taken. The disciples scatter into the shadows, terror gripping their hearts. Jesus is brought before the Sanhedrin, the high priests, scribes, and elders, their faces stern and accusing. False witnesses step forward, their words inconsistent, yet the council finds him guilty. He remains calm, composed, speaking only when necessary, revealing a power of truth in silence. Meanwhile, Peter follows at a distance, trying to stay hidden, trying to understand what is happening. By the firelight, he is confronted and accused of knowing Jesus. 3 times he denies him, each denial cutting deep, each one a human flaw exposed. When the rooster crows, he remembers Jesus' words, and bitter tears fall. His sorrow is the first reflection of the human response to divine suffering, a reminder that we are weak and need grace. Jesus is then led to Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor, a man caught between justice and fear of the crowd. Pilate questions him carefully, seeking truth but finds no fault. The crowd, however, demands crucifixion. Pilate attempts to release him, offering the crowd a choice of freeing a prisoner, but the cries for his death grow louder. Sent to Herod, Jesus is mocked and ridiculed. They dress him in a royal robe, place a crown of thorns upon his head, and scorn his claim of kingship. Herod sends him back to Pilate, who reluctantly gives in to the mob, symbolically washing his hands, but powerless to stop what is unfolding. Jesus is brutally scourged, whipped with cords that tear his flesh. Soldiers strike his face, mocking him, and yet he remains silent, enduring every blow with purpose and strength. Every act of cruelty is met with a love that surpasses comprehension, every pain taken for the redemption of humanity. With a heavy wooden cross laid upon his shoulders, he begins the journey to Golgotha. His body is weakened, each step a struggle against exhaustion, pain, and the weight of the sins of the world. Crowds line the streets, some jeering, some weeping, as Simon of Cyrene is compelled to help carry the cross. Women cry out, their hearts breaking at the sight of suffering, and Jesus offers them words of comfort and prophecy. Every step is a testament to sacrifice, a movement of love that will resonate through eternity. At Golgotha, he is nailed to the cross between two criminals. The sky darkens, as if the heavens themselves mourn. Soldiers gamble for his garments, the crowd shouts, some in mockery, some in awe, some in grief. From the cross, he speaks words of forgiveness. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Pain and anguish pierce him, yet he radiates love and grace. He sees his mother and the beloved disciple, entrusting them to one another, showing care even in the midst of agony. He declares, I thirst, fulfilling prophecy, and finally, it is finished, signaling the completion of his mission. The veil of the temple tears from top to bottom. The earth trembles, and creation itself responds to the significance of the moment. Jesus breathes his last, and the earth quakes in acknowledgement of the weight of his sacrifice. Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus remove his body with care, wrapping it in linen and spices. They place him in a tomb, rolling a heavy stone before it. The followers mourn, grief heavy in their hearts, yet hope stirs quietly beneath the sorrow, unknown to them in that moment. The Passion of Christ is more than suffering. It is the ultimate story of love, sacrifice, and redemption. Every betrayal, every denial, every strike, every agonizing step leads to a purpose beyond human understanding. It is a story of courage, faith, and mercy, of forgiveness offered when none is deserved. Though the tomb seems final, this is not the end. Dawn will break, the stone will roll away, and the world will witness a hope that conquers even death itself. Reflect on these moments. Remember his sacrifice, and know that every act of love, forgiveness, and faith carries eternal significance. Every word, every action, every tear, every heartbeat in these final hours carries a weight that still touches hearts today, reminding us that love is stronger than suffering, hope stronger than despair, and life stronger than death.